sit out.
No.
You sit out. Get on the ground.
From moms pretending their son never existed,
Do you have a son named Zion?
to traffic stops that turn into arrests for something much more sinister, the police have dealt with some crazy moments on duty. Are you ready for some jaw-dropping footage? If you are, keep watching, because we have got some seriously wild stuff for you today. Pulling over a police chief. Small-town drama doesn't get much juicier than this. Imagine being a cop, pulling someone over for a traffic violation, and realizing that the person stepping out of the car is none other than a police chief from a neighboring town.
We didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag.
Okay.
That tag's not even on file.
I said, yeah, well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir. So
It all started with a simple traffic stop. Hemphill's car caught their attention because of its suspiciously dark window tint and an unregistered ghost tag.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me
sir,
over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
He wasted no time name-dropping. Hemphill let them know he wasn't just anybody. He was the chief in Zebulon. To make things even more uncomfortable, he pointed out that the Milena police chief and another officer used to work under him. Talk about trying to flex your connections. The officers weren't buying the power play. They calmly explained why they'd pulled him over, but Hemphill wasn't having it. His response? A few choice words that didn't exactly scream professionalism.
Yeah, sir, as I was explaining.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
You let her do her job.
28 returns to a 2001 Dodge Ram truck. Black color to Machine Construction Company out of Luthersville.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
Valid insurance, negative 99. Permit tag is Lloyd Trace Mary, 1175.
The aftermath wasn't pretty either. Hemphill was so upset about the stop that he cut off Milena's access to a shared emergency radio channel. Yeah, he went there. Critics, including criminal justice experts, weren't impressed. One expert said the whole incident reeked of arrogance and unprofessionalism, pointing out that Hemphill acted as though he was untouchable. Milena's police chief, Matt Polk, backed his officers, saying they handled the situation appropriately. And honestly, watching the video, it's hard to argue with that.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram
No,
now?
we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 905.
That's right, because
Okay.
you run it wrong.
Sir,
Somebody run it wrong.
about
Either
to-
you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay,
and get
I
it
got
back
your
to you.
chief on the phone right now. That's
Yes, sir.
fine.
I
That's fine.
understand.
That's fine.
Can you calm down for us,
No.
please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I
I'm
spoke
trying to be
y'all.
respectful with you.
I understand
okay?
that. I understand that.
I'm not raising my voice or
I
nothing at
understand
you,
that.
right?
I understand
All
that.
right, let's
But
man
I'm
to
trying
man,
to
let's
tell
be
you,
respectful to one
the
another,
only
okay?
thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights
No,
at you.
sir. No, we were going to pull you actually. I'm
No,
not
you
going to
weren't.
lie to you. I'm
No,
telling
you
you straight up, okay?
Okay.
Elderly woman scammed out of $40,000 in a Bitcoin scheme at a Chevron gas station in White Settlement, Texas. An alert citizen named Mindy Jordan saved an elderly woman from losing a jaw-dropping $40,000 in a shady Bitcoin scheme.
I'm sorry, what was the second thing you said? Black shorts and what else?
Here's how it unfolded. Mindy, a sharp-eyed 38-year-old, noticed something odd. An older woman was at the Bitcoin ATM, depositing thousands of dollars while on the phone. Mindy's instincts kicked in, and she called 911. Turns out, the woman thought she was talking to a Chase Bank representative who had convinced her she was in danger.
Hey, ma'am,
Yes.
can I talk to you for a second?
Please, I have the bank on the phone.
Okay, let me talk to who you're talking to on the bank.
I'm in danger. This
Okay,
is
no, you're
Chase
not,
Bank.
ma'am.
This is Chase Bank.
Let me talk to them. Okay, stop putting money in there. Hello?
Just show me the screen, huh?
Yeah, who is this?
This is the security team. So Christine,
No, you're not.
allow anybody.
My name is Sergeant Stewart. I'm with the White Settlement Police Department. Okay, if you're really with the security team, you call my
Okay, no.
dispatch right now.
By the time Sergeant James Stewart arrived, the woman had already funneled nearly $24,000 into the ATM. Talk about cutting it close. Sergeant Stewart found her still on a FaceTime call with the scammer. He took the phone and tried to shut the con artist down, but the scammer was persistent, demanding to speak with the woman. The scam was even more elaborate than it first seemed. The scammer had arranged a rideshare service to take the woman to her bank, where she withdrew $40,000 in cash. Then, another ride brought her to the gas station to deposit the money into the Bitcoin ATM.
I'm not worried about a camera because Chase Bank does not take Bitcoin.
Please allow me to speak to the customer.
No, you're not going to speak with the customer anymore. You have already spoken to the customer enough. Okay?
Please take the phone, ma'am. Sir, you have no business to wait.
Yes, sir, I do.
Thankfully, the quick-thinking sergeant put a stop to it. Now, White Settlement Police are working with Bitcoin experts and the county district attorney's office to recover her money. As for Mindy, she's getting the recognition she deserves. The city plans to honor her in an upcoming council meeting. It's proof that one person's vigilance can make all the difference.
Take the phone from him. Take the phone from him. Sir, please allow the customer to speak. You don't have any right on the phone line.
I've seen him.
No, you don't need to speak with her.
Hello?
Then
Yes, ma'am. Wait. Now, just on the machine, ma'am. Just you click on I'm done, then I will speak to him.
No,
Click on
don't click I'm
On the
done.
machine.
Do not click anything.
no, I won't.
No, she is not submitting any
Click
money
on
to
I'm
you.
done, ma'am. Click on I'm done.
No,
Please
she is,
allow-
listen to
allow her
me.
Finish.
Listen to me. She is not clicking on
You
anything.
listen to me.
You really want to fight this fight with me?
That's not your problem.
Yes, it is my problem because what you're doing is committing a crime. That makes it my problem. If you were in my presence right now, you would be in handcuffs going to jail.
That's not our problem. What you are trying to do, Christine, just click on
You still haven't gotten her name right, you freaking moron. You don't even have her name right.
I'm sorry.
That's your money.
Consequences of holding a gun, shaped lighter.
LA City 911, operator 263.
Hi, there is what appears to be a gentleman that has a dark hair, black top, black shorts, that is on Lexington and Cole, and he's sitting outside behind the slide area of the pool, and a lot of the parents have said that he might be brandishing what looks like a gun, but we're not too sure if it's fake or real.
It all started just after 5 p.m. when officers responded to calls about a man with a weapon. The suspect, later identified as Daryl Morgan, was walking around with something tucked into his waistband. When the officers approached him, he decided to make a run for it.
Turn around.
Hey, drop that shit. What's your head?
For a while, Morgan managed to stay out of sight, but an air unit helped officers track him down near Vine Street. When they caught up, Morgan pulled out what looked like a small handgun. Big mistake. Thinking it was the real deal, officers fired at him, but miraculously Morgan wasn't hit. The chase continued for another block before officers finally caught him. Turns out, the gun was actually a lighter designed to look like a pistol. Talk about a bad choice of accessories. No one was hurt during the incident, but it's a reminder that carrying something like that can have serious consequences.
Walking eastbound across Cahuenga on Lexington.
Is that him?
Suspect walking eastbound.
64 minute equal to possible.
Any end of the vicinity, 6846, is your close to back up here, you know, supervisor, let me know.
What's up? Watch out, watch out. Hey, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
13, making a hell call, shots fired. Suspect currently on Vine and just north of the mountain.
Go back in.
Any of the vicinity, please rush with your backup.
Go back, go back. Hey, get on your back!
Officer needs help flying north of Fountain. Officer needs help flying north of Fountain. Area needs to come in and Hollywood frequency. Shots fired.
Gary, the suspect does have something in his hand and pointed at officer. And,
Don't reach for anything!
northbound home.
Drop everything!
Accidentally catching a murderer. Every now and then, routine traffic stops turn into something way bigger. That's what happened when Oconee County deputies pulled over a car with an expired registration, only to discover they'd nabbed a fugitive who had been on the run for almost 3 decades.
I was almost at the hospital.
Okay. Take this off, Lauren.
Send me what the information you put in your GPS, because that way
I didn't go.
The same thing.
I don't know the name of this place right here.
We'll get it figured out. We'll text it to her. It's Prince Avenue.
It's
All right,
Prince
so
Avenue.
here's what's going to happen, Sakeem, okay? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to place you into custody today, okay? You're going to go down to jail.
Oh, no.
You got to get booked in. They're going to take your fingerprints and picture, and you'll get a bond. But because you're driving on suspended license, you got to go down to jail.
It all went down when Deputy Devin Blair stopped a car during a random tag check. The driver handed over a license with the name Rice Seacom, claiming it was his, but things didn't add up. Backup arrived in the form of Deputy Lex Ogan, and together they decided to arrest the man for expired registration, no insurance, and a suspended driver's license. The driver pleaded with them, insisting he wasn't a criminal and begging to be let off with just citations. He even mentioned having kids and a sick uncle, trying to tug at their heartstrings. But the deputies stood their ground, and it's a good thing they did.
Oh, but sir, can you speak to my aunt? She has.
We're on speakerphone. She can hear us right now. Yeah.
No, please speak to her. Please speak to her. I'm the only one that can help with my uncle that's sick in ICU right now.
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, your son.
Please, sir.
You're driving a car without valid insurance.
My son.
You got that taken care of. You're already driving a car without valid insurance.
I won't drive.
Registration.
My cousin.
You can't trust you not to drive.
No, I swear to you, I'll walk away from my car.
So we're gonna walk you back to this other car.
Please, sir.
We're gonna walk you to my partner's car. Come on,
sir. Come on. Please, my aunt is old. She's 80 years old.
When the man's fingerprints were run at the jail, his true identity was revealed: Muhammad Bilal El Amin. He wasn't just some guy with a suspended license. He was wanted for taking the life of 18-year-old Jafford Tucker in Atlanta in 1994. The case had gone cold for nearly 30 years, leaving Tucker's family in agony. According to police, El Amin had shot Tucker at a MARTA station and vanished. Tucker's uncle, Ernest Cook, never stopped searching for justice, and thanks to the sharp instincts of these deputies, he finally got it. El Amin's arrest is a bittersweet ending to a decades-long nightmare. For Tucker's loved ones, it's a long-awaited step toward closure.
I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. I look how old I am.
Did you get a ticket or something?
I didn't get
take care of.
I mean,
why would they suspend your license in South Carolina?
I just found out speaking to the deputy.
Yeah.
I just found out that maybe when we had a car that I had that got repossessed, that I didn't take my name off of it.
Okay. I wouldn't imagine that they'd suspend you for a repossession.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's no information's coming up. I won't drive. I'll have my cousin.
Can you slide your legs in for us?
You're not going to speak to me?
No, unfortunately, I told you. I've already explained my position to you.
Oh, this hurts.
I don't have a choice.
Mom puts her son in a trash can. Police body cam footage has shed light on a shocking case from last summer, when a Rock Island mom hid her 10-year-old son's body in a garbage can. The whole ordeal started with officers knocking on Sushi Staples' door on July 25th, 2023, following a tip about a possible tragic incident involving her child.
Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No?
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
what?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves?
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what...
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from.
When the police arrived at her house, they confronted her about claims that her son had accidentally shot himself and that his body was in the basement. Staples was quick to deny everything, blaming the accusations on her ex-husband's girlfriend. She even told the officers they'd need a warrant to check her home, insisting she had nothing to hide.
So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of
No,
here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. And like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated as a
No,
citizen.
I get it. That's what
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is.
But the story didn't end there. The next evening, officers returned with a search warrant and began combing through the house. Staples tried to play it cool, even claiming she'd faked documents to pretend she had an extra child for government benefits. That charade fell apart fast when an officer found a birth certificate belonging to her son, Zion. Eventually, things took a grim turn. Around 9:30 p.m., officers pulled a circular metal trash can out of her garage. While the footage didn't show the contents, court documents later confirmed Zion's body was inside. Staples was arrested and has been in custody since July 26th. The case has left the community reeling.
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant right here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
it's right here. You don't run how we do. You're not the control.
Okay, I'm trying to see. Well,
So I need your phone too.
my phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone taken. Hold on to that. So which rooms are your kids in? Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine.
I'm scared. My kids are
going
here.
upstairs and checking.
My kids are here.
That's empty. Well, it's for an old heater. Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay. You're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? That's why I'm sitting here talking to you, okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there, along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy. So turn around for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail? What am I going to jail for? What have I done?
You just admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is. You're saying that he doesn't exist.
My kid. Let me walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away? And put me in cuffs.
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay? We're gonna walk you to the car real quick, and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
A teen's horrifying reaction to being rejected by his crush. In September 2022, a 17-year-old named Austin Bailey let his unrequited crush spiral into a horrifying act of violence in Wisconsin. Austin had been spending time with a 15-year-old girl who saw him strictly as a friend. But when she found out he'd been secretly snapping photos of her while she slept and saving them in a folder creepily titled "Love of My Life," she confronted him. She told him to lose her number, but that clearly didn't sit well with him. Later that night, Austin broke into her home through a window and attacked her with a knife. Thankfully, she managed to escape, and Austin fled the scene.
Just anybody that's going to be checking the park, be ready for him to pop up behind a car or anything like that.
They said he's not in there, so let's make sure he's not around here. I got less lethal, so I want to make sure I got some lethal cover if he pops him.
Come check this way.
318, he also usually wears glasses, sometimes has a baseball cap on.
Police were called immediately and began searching for him.
You guys got to be careful. We don't know where he is. So we're going to stay here with you guys. She needs help. We couldn't wait. Okay. Doing that one. She's in the kitchen on a chair.
318, just information for the other units who might be checking. He possibly might be going to an apartment on the street as well.
I think I'm okay for photographs. You want to run through the room with the...
Are you sure that he went out the window?
Yeah. I checked the house already. I wonder if she was asleep. I mean, I really didn't get to interview her. So, here's going to be the deal with trying to find him, right? Last week when he was doing the running around town stuff, he said he saw me a bunch of times when I was looking for him.
They eventually tracked him down after he made a call that helped pinpoint his location.
Hey, Austin, you okay, buddy? No? What's going on, man? Where you at? Why not? Yeah? She's going to be okay.
319 has him on the phone, trying to figure out where he's at.
Where are you, buddy? You remember me? Dude, it's me from last week, all right? I know. It's me from last week, buddy. It's Officer Kingery. Okay, cool. Well, let's end this a good way then, huh? Yeah, this ain't the end of the world, man. She's gonna be okay. You're okay too yet. I couldn't hear you, sorry.
I just her.
She's gonna be okay, Austin. Okay, that's the important part right now. She'll be all right. We got her help, and she's okay.
Bro, I need her. What don't you get?
I know, man. I know.
I've been away for a long time, bro. I'm 17. I'm trying as an adult.
I know how you feel right now, but But Austin, you and I, what we don't want to do is make this any worse than it is. Okay? Right now, it's not the end of the world. Okay?
I say go nuclear with it. Because what the fuck now? What do I got to lose now? My whole life just got thrown away.
Where are you at, dude? Where can I find you instead of somebody else finding you? I would rather talk to you.
Someone else find me, if I'm being honest.
I know. I don't want that to happen, though. I would rather me and you talk and we get this hashed out, man.
Austin didn't go down easily. When officers found him, he tried to flee and was holding a knife. With a less lethal round deployed, they managed to detain him without any injuries. He was charged with multiple felonies, including attempted homicide. Over a year later, he pled no contest to attempted first-degree intentional homicide and was sentenced to 16 years behind bars.
Impact! Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife!
It is dropped.
Keep your hands all the way up!
Your attack dog being put to good use, I see. It's draining. Holy fuck.
319. Less lethal deployed, shot. First responders, please. To, I think we're at, what, 510? We're 95.
You got anything else on you?
I got my keys, my wallet.
You got any other knives? Any needles? Anything that's gonna poke, stick, or stab me?
No.
Officer slams an elderly man to the ground. An Oklahoma City police officer is under fire after a disturbing takedown of a 70-year-old man named Lich Vu. It all started on October 27, 2024, when Vu got into a minor car accident and was given a ticket.
You're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line, okay? I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. You're promising saying that you'll take care of it at a later date, whether that be in court or if you take care of it outside of court.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Frustrated, Vu reportedly tapped the officer on the chest and told him to shut up. Things escalated from there.
I understand. I told you. The car, the front of her can hurt to the
Okay. Whenever you make a U-turn,
I didn't make a U-turn.
sorry. Okay, you have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know.
Okay.
How many cars?
We are done, sir. No, we're done arguing about this. Okay. We are not. We are not arguing about this, okay?
I want to show you.
We argue in court. If you don't sign this, you go to jail, okay?
Yeah,
I don't want to
go
take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to jail.
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay, that involves impounding your car too.
Yeah.
Okay. Your vehicle is not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
In a move many are calling excessive, the officer brought Vu to the ground, leaving the elderly man unconscious with a brain bleed and a fractured neck. Vu's family shared photos of his injuries online, sparking outrage and accusations of unnecessary force. The officer, now on administrative leave, will have his actions reviewed by the Oklahoma County District Attorney.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Cho anh thì em lần. Anh đánh nó, đánh lại. Ai đi về em lần.
Yeah, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Look at his face.
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident of supervisor.
Surprise welfare check. On December 23, 2023 in Florida, officers were called to a restaurant for a welfare check on a father and son after staff noticed the dad acting erratically. What unfolded next was all captured on Bodycam footage.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Good, how are you?
Good, alright. So, what are you guys doing today?
Going home.
Going home? How are you getting there?
I'm gonna have somebody driving.
Okay. Where are they at?
They're not here.
Well, I know that.
I can get them.
Okay. So,
is that okay?
Well, yeah, there was just calls concerned for your son because you're clearly intoxicated. Yeah. They were concerned about your son. That's why they called us here.
Yeah, where's he at?
The manager has him in the bathroom.
Can you please bring him back?
What's that?
Can you please
bring him back? Who's coming to get you?
Nobody's coming to get me. I'd actually like a ride home.
From who?
I will call an Uber, I guess.
I mean, that's
probably the best bet, right?
Yeah, that's the best bet. How did you get here?
My truck.
My partner just went to go check on him.
Yeah, all good, man. I apologize. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you drink a little bit too much and...
Is that a good donut?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where's mommy? People were just concerned for your son's safety.
Yeah, I agree.
So
200%.
So let's call your wife, girlfriend, whoever she is, so she can come pick up you and her child.
She's not gonna drive all the way out here.
Yeah, she will. She will.
No, she won't.
Okay, give me her phone number.
That's not any of your business, no offense.
Okay, so it is my business because I'm trying to get your son to a safe spot, and right now he's not.
Okay, and I'm telling you right now, if you take me to a safe spot,
okay,
I have my son.
Okay, we're not a taxi. One, you're extremely intoxicated.
Okay.
Don't get up. Don't get up.
No, don't
get up.
touch me.
Do not get up. Do not get up. Come on, we're going to jail. Just put your hands on him.
Where is my son?
Oh, right now he's safe.
Give me a hard time when I'm trying to find my son.
Well, because you think your son is your son, but you're actually highly intoxicated in public with your son, which is not a safe spot for him to be. So before you put your hands on me, you need to take a hard look in the mirror for a second. Okay?
Arresting a CTA supervisor. A heated exchange at a Chicago train station in 2020 led to the arrest of Chicago Transit Authority supervisor Marteza Lee, and it was all caught on Bodycam footage. The chaos began when musician Michael Malinowski, known as Machete Mike, was stabbed by a woman claiming his guitar playing gave her a headache. Lee was there overseeing the scene as the CTA supervisor when things took a dramatic turn.
Because you're in the crime scene and I'm asking you to stay.
Do not go in the crime scene.
And I'm doing my job. Do not touch me.
You're not doing your job.
Do not
You can do your job from right there.
Do not touch me.
You can do your job from right there. Don't go through the crime scene again. Then don't go through the crime scene again.
Don't touch me again.
Then don't go through the crime scene again. It's very simple. We can go back and forth all day.
Don't touch me.
Lee accused a Chicago police officer of pushing her while she was on the platform. The officer, however, said she was obstructing a crime scene.
Your officers, but we can deal with this first and then we'll talk about that later.
What's that?
He grabbed me.
Why?
I
Were you in the crime scene or something?
I'm walking, talking, and they was telling me to assess the situation. He grabbed me and pushed me over.
Maybe you were in the crime scene. I'm not sure.
Right there, I'm not by the
They
blood,
wouldn't
and I'm walking
grab
over
you just for
talking.
no reason, though.
He grabbed me and pushed me. Clearly, it could be seen too.
Okay.
When Lee tried to file a complaint with the officer's supervisor, she was arrested on the spot, but released 8 minutes later without charges. The story didn't end there, though. Lee is now suing the city and the officers involved, claiming false arrest and a violation of her free speech rights.
Okay, arrest her. Put your hands behind your back.
So he said I'm walking in the crime scene. I can put my radio back on myself and you snatching stuff. That is so.
Police impersonator gets caught by his own body cam. Jeremy DeWitt has spent over 2 decades perfecting the art of impersonating a police officer. And it's safe to say, he's made it his life's work. Since his first arrest back in 1998 for pretending to be a cop, DeWitt hasn't exactly turned over a new leaf.
Go past me! Repo, take this intersection and keep this shit under control.
In the last 3 months of 2019 alone, he was busted 3 separate times for the same offense. And his rap sheet is loaded with everything from minor violations to serious felonies. Oh, and he's practically a pro at violating probation too.
Repo, go around somehow. Go around the car. What are you doing? Go. Go around me.
It all began when DeWitt pled no contest to charges of impersonating an officer and theft. His punishment? 5 years probation, a ban from mobile gas stations, and an order to pay back just over $14. But DeWitt didn't stay out of trouble for long. Despite being warned to steer clear of security jobs, he started his own company, fittingly called DeWitt Security. Things got messy in 2001 when his probation officer learned he had a firearm, courtesy of one of his own clients ratting him out.
Go, let me hold this, go. They need to be in the right lane. We're turning right at the light. Stay on your horn, photo. You got a van pulled out.
When cops tracked him down, they discovered his car was tricked out with blinking lights, a police scanner blasting dispatch calls, and other wannabe cop gear.
What are you doing? What the fuck does it look like I'm doing, dumb fuck? Get the fuck over before you find out.
Stop pretending you're a police officer.
Listen, motherfucker, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. What you need to do is figure it the fuck out before you start talking shit and cutting us off.
I'm not cutting anyone.
Go ahead and pull your little phone out,
I'm not
do
cutting
your little
anyone
Google search and figure out what we're doing and what we legally allowed. Good. Then back off and give us room.
I'm not interfering with you at all.
You are by running along.
You've been blocking traffic.
Yeah, I need you to stay to the side, sir. Dude, that's what the legal law is. Go back and look it up. 316. Good. Call them now. Please, 911 right now.
I'm not calling 911.
Go ahead. Call them 911 right now.
I'm not going to call 911.
Tell them it's on video too. Let them know all of this. It's on video. We also have your tag number. So please let me know.
Escort to your
Watch this.
This time, probation turned into a year behind bars. Lesson learned? Not for DeWitt. His antics continued, earning him a spot as one of the most infamous police impersonators around. Stealing gift cards and then returning to the same Chili's. On July 25, 2024, the manager of a Chili's in Florida called the police after recognizing a pair of customers who'd stolen gift cards from the manager's own vehicle. The bold thieves had the nerve to return to the same restaurant.
Man, no, hell no. Don't give me shit. Run them cameras, bro. That's for real. Run them cameras. That's what y'all do.
Okay, we're just making an ID for all of you guys.
Matter of fact, where my waitress at? I'm not giving you the damn thing. I don't even got it.
Our waitress can say that we were only 3
Your
of us.
waitress just said that the individual left 7 minutes before we got here.
We just got here.
What they got to do with us?
Classified information saying a 4th person, it wasn't no 4th person with a junkie.
Run the camera. Gray BMW. See us get on. Walk in here. Oh no, y'all! Who said that?
You guys see an
We came
My bad.
in here,
My bad.
we got sat down, we
We
ordered our
can't come in here
food,
with no
they
third
went
person.
outside to grab my
That's
phone.
Timmy, bro. My girl just died today, bro. I'm not. The fuck?
I can't really hear you.
There's only 3 of us, I swear to God.
I give you my damn person, but I'm just wondering why. Like, I don't. Y'all just came to our table out of everybody.
They're all on.
Oh, okay. That's like, y'all came to our table out of everybody. Literally, like, it wasn't no 4th person here. Nobody never sat right here. Nobody ever. It's only us 3. Like, I can ask the waitress that seen us come. We didn't. Whoever in the bathroom, that's what they. We don't know who that is. We don't know about no 4th person.
No. Bro,
We literally don't. Somebody committed a crime. Y'all see our face right now. Do we fit this picture?
That's real ignorant, bro. Like,
Just step out. Step out. Nope. We're not playing games no more. I'm not playing games. If you step out of the booth, or it's going to get ugly, and you do not want it to go ugly.
you had every opportunity. What are you talking about? I'm not going nowhere. Bro, what the hell, bro?
Arresting a millionaire at his mansion. On June 3, 2019, detectives rolled up to Salim Mihajer's fancy Lidcombe mansion to arrest him for breaching bail conditions. Mihajer, a former deputy mayor and property developer with a less than spotless record, wasn't in any rush to go.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
May I ask you?
You've contacted Hassan Khan, which is contrary to your conduct with your latest bail, your latest charges, by way of email. I've seen those emails and I've got a statement in regards to it.
I didn't contact them.
So I'm here to arrest you, which I'm doing
Can I
now.
get change? Yeah,
you
I
can
do.
get change. I'm coming in, okay?
Yeah.
So before we go on and say what we're going to say, I'll just let you know that you're not obliged to say or do anything.
Instead, he spent over 10 minutes moisturizing and spritzing on cologne before stepping out with the officers.
I will call out as we're walking up there, okay?
We'll start that.
You need to stay here to make sure you've obviously got nothing. And hurt us or anything, mate?
Melissa, are you dressed? Can we come up?
Put some clothes on for us, Melissa.
So Hassan got to the police station, so I emailed him.
I've seen the emails.
I've got the tape statement off Hassan and I've seen it.
The officers also got a free tour of his $1 million mansion. The place was like a hotel. This wasn't Mihajer's first run-in with the law. He'd already served time for election fraud and was now in trouble for contacting someone he wasn't supposed to. Fast forward to 2023, and he was still awaiting trial for domestic violence charges. Mihajer's fall from grace has been anything but subtle. This shoplifter is too funny. Some crimes are just bizarre, like what went down at a Publix in Florida on July 16, 2023. A woman grabbed 18 soup cups, 5 boxes of chicken, and a bunch of chips, then casually started eating her haul right there in the store. When management confronted her, she had no intention of paying and refused to cooperate. The police were called, and the scene turned into a comedy of errors.
Oh, hey guys, I'm leaving right now. But after I pay for the food, of course.
You gonna pay for the food?
Yeah, but they won't charge my phone, and I only have Apple Pay because the other ones at 185 to solve everything. You guys used, remember?
No. There's 1,000 of us.
Oh, were you the ones like Colonial when I put in a bad boy song? Yeah,
No.
Okay, well, what I told them is that I was paying for this with Apple Pay, and I didn't know my phone was dead, and I have the money to pay for it, and they were like, I hate real badass white bitches, and they were like harassing me. It's all over their surveillance. I promise you on God. And then this one right here with the clear glasses, she said she's the only man who's like.
So, ma'am, you're saying you need your phone charged right now to pay? Is that what you're telling us?
So if we charge your phone, you're going to pay? What kind of phone do you got?
That's an iPhone 14 Pro Max 256 17th edition project.
You guys have a phone charger?
If you buy the black one, this is triple C for me, and then I'll trade you some soup for it.
Ma'am, you said that you want to get your phone charged so you can pay for the stuff that you just ate.
She lied to you on camera, on your accent, said there's no charges, then she said there is. It's called.
Do you have an ID or driver's license on you so we can know who we're talking to?
185 Georgia Salvia way, and I never got it back.
Okay. Yeah. How much does she owe?
The chips too?
All of that.
She opened every single one of these?
She put her hand in every single one of these boxes. All that. She opened that stuff.
The police finally forced her to pay, and this is what happened.
I'm just going, no, I just found out how to pay it off and I have another card on here. So I'm clearing this for $1,300 right now.
I'm ready for you to wow me.
And then once I do that, then I'm going to go buy a bunch of food and see what one's got on it. Okay?
Now let's pay for this food and we'll be done for the day.
Hey, would you like some? Because I'm just
No, I have
leave
no
it all
food.
outside, and if you accidentally pick it up, free food for you.
Nope.
Well,
Once you buy it, it's all yours.
I know, it's yours too. Here's a percent. Sorry again.
Ma'am, do you have any checks on you?
I don't use checks. Do you use checks? How's that? That's like an H.
I know. But idiots use checks.
Yeah, that's a weird question.
Weapon of choice: an axe. On November 12, 2024, Knoxville police officers responded to a disturbance involving 52-year-old Christopher Aarons, who was roaming Fairview Street with a small axe. When officers confronted him, things got tense.
You got the axe. Put it down right now! Put it down! Put it down! Right now! Put it down! Right now! Put it down! Put the axe down! Put the axe down! Do it now! Put the axe down!
Despite being repeatedly ordered to drop the weapon, Aarons refused, saying he couldn't. As he moved toward one of the officers, still holding the axe, police fired 3 shots to stop him. Thankfully, Aarons survived and received medical attention before being slapped with charges for aggravated assault and vandalism. It's not every day you see an axe in the mix, but this incident added a new twist to routine police responses, for sure.
Hey, don't reach for it. Hey, he's down.
Stop reaching for it.
He's down, dude. He's down.
Where are you guys at?
Hey, don't reach for it. Hey, he's down.
Stop reaching for it.
He's down, dude. He's down.
Where are you guys at?
Shootout in a hotel hallway. On March 21st, 2024, things escalated quickly at a Holiday Inn Express in Fort Lauderdale. A man called the police, claiming he had killed someone in a hotel room and making alarming threats, including that he would shoot anyone who approached. The suspect, identified as 44-year-old Karl Chludinsky, alleged his wife was being assaulted, though no one else was found in the room. When officers arrived, fully geared up and armed, Chludinsky opened the door, holding a firearm in one hand and a phone in the other. A tense standoff unfolded as gunfire was exchanged. At one point, Chludinsky fired through the closed door at officers, hitting one of them, Officer Jack DiCristofalo, who was quickly taken to the hospital and later released.
It's please, come out! Come out with your hands up! Come out with your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
The situation ended when SWAT officers entered the room and found Chludinsky deceased. Another officer, Pascal France, sustained minor injuries unrelated to gunfire. The incident left questions about Chludinsky's motives and mental state, but thankfully no one else in the hotel was harmed.
Pull back! Pull back! Pull back! Get out, get out, pull back, get out. Hey, I'm hit. Where? You alright? One officer hit.
These men hate lockdowns. Back in July 2021, during Sydney's strict COVID-19 lockdown, the police were busy ensuring everyone followed the rules, but not everyone was on board. Officers approached two men sitting on a park bench in Victoria Park, Camperdown. The pandemic restrictions allowed outdoor exercise within one's local area and required masks at all times. One of the men, 31-year-old Edwin Paz, wasn't having it. He dismissed the officers, claiming he wasn't obligated to talk to them. He refused to wear a mask or provide proof of an exemption, and things went south quickly.
I'm going to place you under arrest.
Under arrest for what? What crime's been committed?
If you're not,
committed?
Can I finish speaking?
What crime's been committed? You got to explain. If you're threatening me with arrest, what crime's been committed?
If you're not within your local LGA or you're not exercising, you are not in a public place with a reasonable excuse.
We haven't established where I live though.
Yeah, for that reason, I'm now placing you under arrest.
For what?
To establish your... Yes.
No crime.
I'm establishing you're not wearing a face mask either.
So what?
Yeah, that's an offence.
So what? No, it's not.
Are you exempt?
Yeah, I am exempt.
Produce your exemption.
You
do.
No, I don't.
Further, you're under arrest for not producing your exemption. Yeah, you are. You're not free to leave. My name's Tan. My name's Tan. You're not free to leave. You are under arrest.
I'm free to do whatever I want. I'm a free man.
I'm telling you, you're under arrest.
You're not telling me anything.
You just heard me.
Paz argued he was a free man, resistant to any authority, and ignored repeated requests to cooperate. When officers moved to arrest him, he slapped one and hurled profanities. Eventually, he was handcuffed, continuing his tirade as he was charged with multiple offenses. In court the following year, Paz pleaded not guilty but was convicted and handed community corrections orders for resisting and assaulting police. He also received a hefty fine for ignoring mask and lockdown rules. This incident became one of many clashes over pandemic restrictions.
Get up.
Don't you dare! Don't fucking touch me!
Watch yourself! Watch yourself! Watch yourself!
What are you gonna
Watch yourself! Watch yourself! You're under arrest.
Mate, come down.
Drop your hand. Drop your hand.
Come down.
Drop your hand.
Edwin, come down. Come down. All right.
Drop your. Get on the floor. Stop resisting. You're under arrest. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Stop resisting. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Slow down. Get on the floor. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Get on the floor.
Go, bro.
Yeah. Take them to the deck. That's it. Put your head behind your back. Put your head behind your back.
Hand off you.
Slow down. We've got control here, boys. Take your time. Get your breath back.
Alright? Stop resisting and we'll let you up, okay?
You're under arrest. Assault police. You don't have to say or do anything if you do not want to. Do you understand?
Confronting a Nashville school shooter. In one of the most heart-wrenching events of recent years, a school shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville left 3 children and 3 adults deceased. Police released Bodycam footage showing the officers' rapid response and heroic actions during the tragedy.
The kids are all locked down, but we have 2 kids that we don't know where they are.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Into my window zone. They're upstairs.
Hey. Give me 3. Let's get 3.
All the way down this hall. This is Fellowship Hall. The end of this hall is Fellowship Hall. They just said they heard gunshots down there, and then upstairs are a bunch of kids.
Let's go. I need 3.
The footage revealed officers sweeping through classrooms and hallways, systematically searching for the shooter. The perpetrator, a former student of the school, had meticulously planned the attack, including mapping out entry points and conducting surveillance beforehand.
Bathroom, small bathroom. Clear.
Next. Let's go. Door. With me.
Hold the door.
Next.
Yes.
Open it. I got it.
Bathroom.
go. Just move right. Hover left. Hover left. Upstairs. It sounds like it's upstairs. Go.
The shooter was found in an upstairs lobby where officers confronted and neutralized them, preventing further loss of life. While the motive behind the attack remains unclear, the meticulous planning underscored the chilling nature of the assault. This incident marked yet another devastating school shooting in the United States, reigniting urgent discussions about safety and prevention measures. Stealing a police car, only to crash it. It was a hectic morning on January 12, 2023, when 39-year-old Jimmy Shoemaker Gonzalez decided to embark on a spree that sounded like something out of an action movie. Around 9:17 a.m., he carjacked a 2004 Dodge Durango in Hartford.
Steal the cop car! Steal the cop car! Freeze! Freeze!
He didn't just take the vehicle, he swung a knife at the owner, leaving a cut on the man's forehead. Not long after, while speeding through Farmington, he managed to crash the stolen SUV into a snowplow blade, careening into a fence and a rock wall at a condo complex. Not one to give up easily, Shoemaker Gonzalez abandoned the Durango and tried to jack two more vehicles, a Nissan Versa and a Nissan Rogue, but struck out on both attempts. Finally, he managed to steal a Toyota RAV4, again using his knife and injuring the owner in the process. By now, Farmington police had alerted their counterparts in Bristol about the RAV4 zooming into their jurisdiction. Officers, including Pratt and others, pursued him, but Shoemaker Gonzalez pulled an audacious move. He circled back and hopped into Pratt's parked and running police cruiser. What followed was pure chaos. Officers tried to stop him, but Shoemaker Gonzalez reversed the cruiser, maneuvered around them, and attempted to drive off.
Not possibly his hand. First, clear the channel, don't say anything. Get him in order control.
Oh, shit! Whoa! He's got a cop car. I'm gonna... Just park! Steal the cop car! Freeze! Freeze!
Suspect possibly hit once or twice on the...
Down Brook Street. Southbound down Brook.
Yeah, we need to put the garage for crime.
Southbound on Brook. If that's not someone down there, he activated the lights.
Once you guys go to an event one or something like that, you can hear the radio.
Is everything clear?
Yes. I need some caution tape down here as well.
First interaction with a man who took his wife's life. Nearly 5 months have passed since Mamta Kafle Bhat, a young mother, was last seen. Recently released Bodycam footage sheds light on the initial interaction her husband, Naresh Bhat, had with Manassas Park Police on August 2nd.
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm Officer Team Manassas Park Police. We're looking for Miss Mamta Kafle.
Yeah, we see like on Wednesday,
she left, and then she says she's gonna go either New York or Texas, and then she left. She had the phone, and then she destroyed that phone, and then she left.
So she destroyed the phone and she left. She said she was going to New York.
Yeah, her sister, one of her sister.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any other contact information?
Yeah, I like she has a different 3 phones. I do have like 2 phone numbers. One phone number, somebody other receiving. One another contact number for the New York. I do have.
The footage kicks off with officers walking up the driveway of the Potts home, where tenants milling around outside direct them to the front door. When Naresh answers, holding their young daughter, the officers explain they're looking for Mamta. He responds calmly, saying she had left days earlier, mentioning vague plans about heading to New York or Texas, and claiming she had destroyed her phone before leaving.
This is not the first time. Multiple times she go and then come back in few days.
Okay.
I don't have the phone number for her sister. Usually I have a Facebook, but I don't have her phone number.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So, that's what, I replied 2/23. Usually she works Thursday to Saturday. She works there. And then, it's not like first time she disappear and then come back. I live with my parents over there. She say okay, I'm not gonna live with your parents. My parents left back home. And then, still a lot of she got the green card already, and then she was about to,
When pressed for more details, Naresh revealed the couple was in the middle of a separation and preparing to sell their home. He shared that it wasn't the first time Mamta had disappeared, recounting how she'd left before, but always returned. He admitted he didn't have a phone number for her sister, who Mamta might have been visiting, and could only offer vague connections through social media. As the conversation continued, Naresh talked about their strained relationship. He mentioned that Mamta had received her green card recently, and alluded to her mental health struggles, stating he'd urged her to see a psychiatrist multiple times. He appeared nonchalant, suggesting she would turn up eventually. The officers noted that it was her employer who had alerted them to her absence, prompting their visit. They informed Naresh that he should contact them if she remained unaccounted for, and advised him to reach out to anyone who might know her whereabouts. He assured them she was likely in either New York or Texas, repeating this several times before the officers wrapped up the visit. Despite the seemingly routine interaction, Mamta's disappearance remains shrouded in mystery. Her husband's calm demeanor and vague responses left more questions than answers.
Her employer called and asking, just called us to check if she was okay. So that's why we're here. We don't mean to bother you.
No, that's fine. She's supposed to be there. Usually I don't know. I cannot check. Where she goes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. It's all right.
Military?
Yeah.
What branch?
Army.
You good?
Okay, Virginia.
No, my wife is military.
Oh, wow. So, can I have your card or something?
Yes, I'll give you my card.
Yeah, so that I can call that. Hopefully she either takes us because one of her very close sisters is I don't know, maybe she working or not. At this time, the home inspection, they come over here to evaluate the home and then painting. So because I say I want to sell this home, because a lot of stuff going on. So I just bought a year ago. It's less than a year. So I say I'm done. So people come over here and then see ask a little bit, but I already told them realtor, don't talk to anybody else. Just make inspection and then make a value.
Can you make the carry on please?
Even she was 5 months, she left for 2 weeks. We never know. And then one of friend,
tell me like somewhere in culture, and then after that, at that time, she had a laptop over here. In my laptop, her email was on, and then I see Uber was there. She did the Uber, and then I went to the nearby building, and then I saw her, like at the building, because I wait for her like work time. I see her there, and then same thing happens again another time, right here in the Bright Street, right? She said like, at that time we had a conversation. She said like, I'm in the Fairfax. But like, I just guessed maybe like she is there, and then I just wait for a few hours over there. At that time, my parents was here, so I can go there. And then I see she's just stepping out from one of my friend with like both of us friends, and then she just step out, and then I went inside. Why are you lying? If you wanna go, just go. If you don't wanna go, like. But I don't wanna stay with you. That's what I say.
Right. Okay. All right. So here's my contact info. The number on top is just the ID number, like that just that distinguishes
What was your favorite footage? Comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Goodbye.